Here's a look inspired by a picture. If you're not at my blog right now, if you're at YouTube, you can go to my blog and see what that picture looks like. It's kind of a 1920s Gothic flapper type look, but that's what we did today. If you want to know how to do it, just keep watching. Okay, so let's get started. In the interest of saving time, I already used my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and then I put my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk all over my lid. Kind of buffed it up into the eyebrow area, but didn't do a ton of it. And then right down here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take Urban Decay Yayo, I think is what it's called, but if you have any matte white, that will do. I'm going to be taking my Maxine's mop and just setting that NYX pencil, since it does like to travel. Really patting in that color on the bottom right here, and then putting it right up here. I like the Maxine's mop for packing on color because it's so dense, and it's just so much easier to control the color that you're using. Pardon the Batman in the background. My son is watching an animated Batman. Now I'm packing the color on the inner corner of my eye, but on the rest of the eye, since that will be pretty dark, I'm just setting it what was there, so I'm not really caring too much if I pack on the color. I'm just patting it out and making sure that the NYX Jumbo Pencil will just kind of stay. Now, I'm mainly going to be using colors from the palette, the 88 palette. What I'll be using is this color right here, this pink. I'll be using this purple right here. And I think this was the one that I was, yeah, and this was the one I was going to be using for some of the darker colors. And then obviously the black over here. I'm going to be starting with that bright hot pink with a 217 brush, doing it just above the crease. I want to try and stay away from the inner corner though, because that's where our purple is going to go. And then, just to create the shape, and be around here. And stay on top of the cheekbone with this color. And just kind of feel it out where it should go. You can always add more later, just start out small. And then just go ahead and do that to the other eye. Now once you have all of that pink and it kind of comes in to be your blush, but keeping it high up on the cheekbone, now we're going to take that lighter purple using this same Maxine's mop, which I put where? No idea, but I've got lots of them. Okay, so we're going to take that purple, and we're going to put that all over the lid, but we're going to keep the inner corner free. And right here, we're just going to bring it in a little bit. That wasn't as deep of a purple as I wanted it to be in certain spots. So I'm just going to take Dior, what one is this? No idea, because the sticker's off the back, which is awesome, but it's just a really, really deep purple. I know you can't see that. And I'm going to take my pencil brush A lot of these pigments, or excuse me, a lot of these shadows have fallout. So I'm ever ready with my eye makeup remover and Q-tips and just kind of cleaning that up as I go. And I'm going to go back in with that same purple that I used before just to blend the Dior. With that same Maxine's mop, I'm going to take that darker purple that's right below the purple that we've been using on our lid. Try and tap it off as much as you can since they kind of go all over the place. And looking at our picture, I'm going to go 3/4 of the way over and start to make this pretty dark. We'll use our black to make it extremely dark, but this color will help us. Okay, not quite sure what happened to my camera at that point, but we started to make the lid really, really dark with that darker purple, and we started to make that shape on the outside. Now I'm going to be taking my black and making my lid even darker. I'm going to be using my 217 brush and swirling along the outside to make it dark as well. So I took my black with this little piece of paper, put it up here, and swirled all around to make it nice and dark on both sides. I took my eyeliner. Now it looks like in there that she doesn't put it on the top, but it's underneath. So on the inside corners, do some black liner, and then all the way around, excuse me, I used my fluid line from MAC, just in a matte black. Then I took the darker colors, went all underneath. Now I'm going to be taking my black Smolder pencil from MAC, doing my inside waterline. Make sure and dig that into the lash line as well. And I'm going to do one coat of mascara for right now. She has quite a bit of mascara on both sets of her lashes. On the bottom, however, as soon as your first coat dries, take the tip of your wand and just kind of rough them up, going back and forth. And that will really give that caked on look. Now let's do our brows. She has her own brows done, but then she has just one black line on top of her brows. And it kind of goes off into the distance, so we really don't know what it does, or it goes off into her makeup. So I'm just going to go straight up. Now take, after your lashes on the bottom have dried completely, take a little bit more of your purple, and with your 217 brush, just blend a little bit so that the edge of all of those dark colors that you used underneath is purple. I'm going to take that same black liner that I used for my eyes, and I'm going to create the Cupid's bow with my lip. Okay, so I used my eyeliner as lip liner and I filled it in a little bit. And just at a costume shop during Halloween time, I just got some black lipstick. So I'll be using that. She has a little bit, let's see, we'll use this one, of whiteness right in the middle of her Cupid's bow. So we will be doing that with our yayo. And just keep building that until you think it's perfect. Now that the eyebrows are in place and everything else is done, I'm going to use a brow highlight And I'm just going to be using one from the 88 palette, the second one down, so right underneath the white. Just fill it in, and we're done. Alright, so there we are. We got our brows done, we got our brow highlight underneath all finished, and there you are. So have a good day and keep the requests coming. Talk to you